Eyes down for the Morning folks, Monday and the CAD is out. Cardboard aided design, and what I'm thinking of is something that comes down about as far as there and then tapers in like that. Same as there, comes down as far as there and then tapers in. So that that's covered and that's covered and that's more or less covered. Right, but this part of the lathe is clear and this part of the lathe is clear. So it just comes down there like that and across and up there, because that's the brake, so I need to be able to get to that. And in there of course is the little peg for the back gear, so I need to be able to get to that, plus the fact there's the indexing, all those little holes from there are the indexing holes, so we need to be able to get to that as well. So let's hack some cardboard off, get it to about the right size and see how we're going on. Off we go. Yes, I'm late today. It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Forgot my watch as well. We had the gas boiler service this morning for the first time. It's an Intergas Rapid 25. It's been sitting on the wall, humming away for 7 years, not a problem. We have found out that the expansion vessel is full of water, but I did suspect that because it's been slightly overpressuring itself for quite some time, so he's going to give us a price for that. But other than that, it's humming away tickety-boo. Right, let's be on with this cardboard aided design. Here's a little trick folks. My Sharpies aren't what they used to be. They run out ever so quick. I mean, I know I use them a lot, but I've got a lot of them and I try and rotate them. So I thought, oh sod this, so I pulled the end off, just put that bit in the vise and just wiggle this, the grey bit, and the end pops off, and just put about 1/2 inch of alcohol, plain alcohol in the bottom, and clicked it back together, and it's like 100%, it's like brand new again. I suppose it's just with me being a mean Yorkshireman, but you could possibly use acetone or any sort of other cellulose thinners, any sort of other volatile solvent. Alcohol's probably better because it doesn't evaporate quite as fast as acetone, but there you go. But works perfectly again. Excellent. Tight-fisted Yorkshireman rule. There we go folks. That is something like what it's going to look like. I might bring that side in a bit more to match that maybe. Yeah, I think I might match that at that side, because then it gives us free access to the starter. There's nothing behind there, and we're right over at this side of the belt, so that's going to be off there like that, or at least like that. Right, let's alter it and see what it looks like. Yeah, make it I think make it what's the word, symmetrical. Here we go. There we go folks. I think that's it. I think that's good enough for to make the frame. I'm going to put a frame on this before I put steel on it. I'm going to make a little box section frame out of this lightweight box there, which is, I think is powder coated, but I can clean it off to steel. And what I might do, rather than try and MIG it, which is very dicey because it's very thin, is TIG it. I'll try it with the TIG and see what it's like to weld with the TIG. Now I can see out of my welding mask my TIG may improve no end. Or it may not, who knows. Let's have a go. Right, I'm going to get this frame, get this cardboard back on the bench, and I'm going to get the frame cut out to fit that and see how we do. You're going to guess what, folks? Now I've taken the extra plastic off my welding helmet, I can TIG weld. Not very well, but it's coming. I can see the puddle. It's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. Because with practice, I'll get better. Now I can see what I'm doing. With practice, I'll get better. How ridiculous was that? Yeah. Keep going. Sometimes these perhaps just get tucked more through. And this dot section is very good. But I want something lightweight. That's it. It's stuck. It's stuck. Right. Let's take a bit of that off. To be honest, this is so thin, I don't think I'll be able to MIG it at all, but if you look at that, let me just see if I can. That's better than I've been able to do ever before. These are just tacks. These are the tacks, folks. These are just tacks to get it to the. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. These are just tacks to get it to bent to the right angles. I've cocked that cut up there, I'll have to put a piece in, but never mind. Right, well, it's past the witching hour now, it's gone 4:30, so I can't do any more welding because of my half-hour rule. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I shall be late in again because tomorrow we're going to Hull first thing in the morning, but back later. Bye now. There we are, folks. 2 pieces fitting to the cardboard aided design. Isn't that good? Right, time for a tidy up and see you all tomorrow. Bye now. Morning, folks, or should I say afternoon, folks. It's Tuesday. Got back from Hull and I find this exactly as I left it. Right, next job, cut these tails off, make a piece for there. I would think probably a piece there and a piece there. Right, let's be on. I think we'll probably, we might have enough. Let's have a look. Let's cut them off and find out. Right, folks, there's only one thing you can say about my TIG welding. It's getting better. Now I can see it's getting miraculously better, but somehow here I've cocked up. I can put it right, but I've ended up with one leg short than the other, and I can't work out why, because it fits the template. So if I weld that piece into there like that, it becomes perfectly square again, would you believe it? Right, so that's what I'm going to do. But I've tried it on the machine and it fits a treat. Bye. And that's the sort of idea, folks. Obviously that's not on square at the moment because I've just wired it on at the top just to get something of a feel for it, but I think we're a little bit out of square, but I can make that right with the tin. It's going to be covered in steel and it's going to say Holbrook on it, I think anyway. Isabel said she'll paint Holbrook on it for me and she's pretty good. So there we go. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. That's it for today. It's home time. So I might, with any luck, get a full day in tomorrow. And Thursday and Friday we're supposed to be doing a roof. But you know, this workshop roof, the last little bit of it. But if this weather keeps up, that won't happen. Right, see you all tomorrow. Morning, folks. Wednesday. Raining again. Raining again. And I've just made up some little pieces to fit in either side that I can tack weld in. You see that? Yes, you can. That I can tack weld in. I've got this spaced off with a piece of wood there, and I've got it spaced up with a piece of wood there, so I can tack weld it in just to get a position, just to hold it in position, and then take it off and weld it properly, even with some struts. Yes, we can get struts on. So there you go. Right, let's get set up for welding and go spot, 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 spot. I think I'm going to do this with TIG because the chances of doing it with MIG, because the chances of getting TIG up there sensibly are I think pretty slim. Here we go for a bit of tack up. Sit there, slight twist on it. Slot it there. other day. There's a little hole I can get out with the TIG there. Split second burst is all it takes. That's it. Just going to put another piece of metal in now. I'll just show you what I've done. I'll just take you off there and show you what I've done. If I can. Here we go. Just tacked it up. That's just a cover strip to cover that lot up and give it some rigidity in that direction. Right, off we go again. And there we go, folks. I lift up out the way and I drop down. So we want a support somewhere. I might even skin this with aluminium. It wants to be light. I might even skin it with aluminium. But I think that's okay, isn't it? I won't use that arm because it won't go up any further. I think probably up to about there would be okay. The only one problem we've got, I'll just set you so I can show you it. Yeah, you can see it there. Our lever for taking the tension off the counter shaft comes round and hits that. So what I'm going to do is take this out of here, put it on the top, so it comes round the other way, and then it won't hit it. Then it will come round to about here. So that'll cure that. That's not a problem. But you have to be prepared to change things as you go along. I'm just grinding that off. Anyway, there we go. It's coming together. Well, that was easier than expected. I've just tacked a little strip on the back there with a bend on the end and a little rubber bush on there. So that's our stop. So we're now stopped. So what we need now is our holding it up mechanism, which is going to have to be somewhere up there so that the rod isn't 18 feet long. I like that. And no rattles. I mean, obviously if it does we can put springs on it, we can put rubber on it, but at the moment no rattles. So there you go. Nice and quiet. Just doing a little offset here. Break and make breaking. I hope I'm not breaking. I'm making the bracket. To tighten the bend, if you overbend like that and then bring it back like that, you can tighten the bend as well. Put that out and see if we can now bring one back. That's going to be difficult. It's going to have to be done like that. My metalwork teacher used to watch me doing this and used to come over to me and whisper in my ear, "All cold blacksmiths go to hell." But there you are. A nice little offset. Let's see if it fits. Here we go, folks. Bit of freehand milling. I've marked the slot, I've drilled the hole over size, and now I'm milling a 5/16 slot out of the side of the metal. This is sort of experimental to see if it works. I think it will, but I'm not quite sure. Right, so then we can go start milling out the side now. I could probably do a much higher speed than this, but seeing as it's putting like a bastard, I'm not really good with it. It's a very nice job indeed. There we go. We're out. Right. Job done. Good old Harrison. Ooh. I'm struggling, I think. So that's what we've got. Instead of nipping behind the camera to see if I can see it. There we go, that's what we've done. Let's see if it fits. Well, that works really well, folks. With hindsight, I should have probably put it on the other side, but it goes down. So what I want now is a spring to hold it up. If I can't rig a spring to hold it up, I might make another one with the slot on the other side, or even I might even modify this one and turn it over. But that works well. Let's see what I can come up with. I need a spring. Once again, at Sketchy Setups R Us, we're drilling a spring locating hole. Well, we're getting some twist now. Gently bend clear. If you go steady, you can get away with anything. Yeah. Job done. And here we go, folks. I'll close the door because it's pissing down and the traffic's roaring past because it's 4:45. There we go. Back onto the stop. So what I did was heated it up at this end, straightened it out again, reversed it so that the bends went the other way, and then I put a spring on that end just to load it up a bit. And just push that up and it goes back. Thank the Lord, it's done. Right, so that's it for today. And tomorrow, that's too tight, isn't it? No, maybe not. No, that is in fact perfect. Lovely. Tomorrow I may be roofing, so we may be up on the roof if it's not raining. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye now. Right chaps, nearly 5 o'clock. We've got the wood on. We've got 2 runs of sheet on with enough for another run of sheet, and then it's pieces. So the sheets that we thought might do it all are nothing like, so I need to get some more roofing materials. But we've got the timber on, and that's the hard part. Putting the sheets on is easy. Only problem is that mast's in the way, and it's in seriously bad condition. That's the old Langtoft.net mast. That's where it all started. So it needs to come down. So I'm going to find out about that tomorrow. So that's it for Thursday. On we go. Bye now. In the workshop. Back in the workshop, thank goodness. It's bloody rained on and off all day, although it's not ever come to anything. It's just sort of dampened us, but not dampened our spirits. I'm right pleased with that. That works really well. See you all tomorrow. Bye now. And there it is, folks. After a very fraught day, we're within spitting distance of finishing. The mast come down. The old Langtoft.net mast has gone. It's laying on the floor down there. It was rusted virtually right through. So there you go. But we've got it more or less covered up. We'll have to cut some pieces now to piece this edge in, and that'll be job done. But that'll be Monday. So thank you all for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome aboard, chaps. Give me a like, send me a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye now.